Hi friends, welcome back. Welcome to my channel. My name is Felicia Natrice. This is a pick a card reading we have for today. It is a what does your crush think about you? As a matter of fact, let's get into it. Thank you for joining me. I'm so happy that you are here. Please check the description box down below to learn more about what we do. I run a nonprofit organization called Divas Can Manifest. We are a nonprofit in women's health, and we're currently raising money for our scholarship fund, Project 444. It is our scholarship for women in sports. So you can find more information about it down below. Also sign up for our newsletter. We just had full moon in Virgo, and it was beautiful, and we have the astrological updates coming soon to our newsletter. Okay, so you can sign up for our newsletter, and also find us over on Instagram. We are also posting important updates and informationals over on Divas Can Manifest. I love spending time over on Divas Can Manifest. It is so fun for me. So if you guys want to learn more about my lifestyle, how I started and founded Felicia Natrice Tarot, you can learn more about that on my lifestyle channel, XO Felicia Natrice. You can find more about my health journey and my educational pursuits over there. And I would love to have you there as well. Thank you so much for being here. Don't forget to check out Cosmic Intelligence for new arrivals. And we have some of our faves. It's restocked recently, and you can just find them there. Thank you guys so much for shopping there as well, and I love your feedback. Thank you guys for reviewing me. Thank you. But without further ado, let's get into this topic. Okay, we're going to pull messages from our divine counterparts. Okay, so we will be pulling these channel messages. I didn't even realize that my notes turned into, I didn't even know my notes turned into this, but I would just like to shout out Happy Souls 1111, because my tarot art is heavily influenced by her. Charlotte, I love you. I trained Reiki with Charlotte, as well as followed her tarot art for quite some time, and she is my teacher, she is my master, and a lot of messages in this deck were inspired by Charlotte. So I literally just dawned on me. I was like, I don't want to be seeming like I'm coming up with with somebody else's work. So a lot of my notes turned into something that we use very frequently on Felicia Natrice Tarot. So I just wanted to say thank you so much, Charlotte, for doing all of this work in the spiritual community and teaching us so much. I couldn't have done it without you. So we're definitely getting into these channel messages today, and I'll let you guys know if I remember one of them from Happy Souls, Charlotte with Happy Souls. Thank you so much, you guys. Let's get into today's pick a card reading. Okay, so pile 1, you're going to be Humor with TIERRA Whack. Pile 2, you're going to be BAHAMADIA. Somebody taught me how to say her name in another pick a card reading on the channel where she came up, so this is the second time she's definitely came up with Knowledge. And then we have Big Mama LATTO with Instincts. And then pile 4, you are MONIE Love with Peace. Okay, so let's get into it, friends. What is your crush thinking about you? Sorry if this stuff is crooked, because I literally am getting in my life together. Okay, without further ado, thank you so much. Let me know how all of this stuff resonates with you down in the comments. I appreciate you so much. Don't forget to book personal readings. I want to get into some personal readings right now. I'm definitely open. And a new schedule for everything is coming soon, you guys. So be on the lookout for all of the different updates with Collective Soul, Sunrise Soul, as well as if you did not know, we also just launched, if you guys are interested in my movement artwork, you can definitely find me on Exo Felicia in the Trees. We just launched our memberships. So if you're interested in my yoga therapy, my Russian exotic, or any of my beginning spinning combos, you can just check out our memberships. A Renaissance member is available on Felicia in the Trees, as well as Felicia in the Trees Tarot memberships. We have monthly zodiacs, we have money manifestations coming up April 1st, and spicy 18 plus content. But that is all for the announcements. Check the description box as well. I hope that if you have any questions, let me know. And happy birthday to my mom. She just turned 56 years old, and I'm so grateful for her. But I love you guys, and I'll see you in your selection. Hi, Pal One. Welcome to your selection. So you chose Humor with TIERRA Whack. Okay, so I love this because it feels like you found the silver lining in something, and we're just going to use messages from the divine counterparts here. So let's see, how is this person, what do they want to say to you? So we can just get some messages from their higher selves to understand how they are maybe viewing the connection, or a more evolved version of them, what they would want to say to you, so that you can make some decisions for you, for what's best for both of you, okay? Especially if you are the divine female. So this person is waiting on you to unblock them. I'm definitely getting that. You project your toxic expectations onto me. I think that's definitely a Charlotte card. Amazing. Like, for one, something about you guys, you have either some unrealistic expectations, or you have some expectations that you might not even be aware of. It's something about you. You have been expecting commitment from this person. You've been expecting something toxic to your growth and happiness. Like, there's a toxic expectation. There's something where you are, this is to your own detriment. It may be some type of irrational expectation. It may be some type of emotional expectation, but you need to have more logical expectations with this person. So the way that you are, I'm getting that now that you are releasing some of your toxic expectations, you can kind of find the humor in this, because you're just like laughing about the toxic dysfunctional behaviors and expectations, limitations and illusions that you have been holding on to as irrational beliefs within this connection. I definitely feel like the way that you are, this may not even be a romantic relationship, but I definitely feel like you, especially if this is like just a crush, then this is somebody that you should not have been expecting commitment from. This is somebody that you should not have been expecting truth from. Especially if you've been dealing with someone that you've known they've had an addiction. You've known that they've been dishonest in the past. You've known, like, you can free yourself from a karmic loop when you release the toxic expectations. If you continue to have toxic expectations, you'll continue to get the same toxic outcomes. Okay, so that's definitely what their higher selves want to tell you, right? We will forever be one. This definitely feels like somebody who, I'm getting an earth sign energy. These are relationships where you may have not, it's not like the love died. I don't feel like the love died in the situation. This person did not make a decision. This person came into full awareness of a decision that they made, okay, with someone. And at that point, you should have realized that this was not emotional for this person. You should have realized that this was not what you thought that it was. Okay? It's not what you thought that it was. The timing wasn't right. Something about a missed opportunity. So, I'm getting that I was so wrong about you. Like I said, there was something where you guys were not even under the correct pretenses. I don't know if that makes sense, but it was something about like this situation was not aligned from the jump. I'm hearing a Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, or an earth sign, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo. Okay, something about some type of toxic expectation of commitment or some type of expectation of them doing the right thing. So let's see what's going on. Excuse me, yes, Power. I'm getting particularly a Pisces. And I'm getting that a lot of these relationships are healing. But there's something about it that these situations were meant to unite you in healing. And I think that this connection was meant to teach you about your heart, where you want to be, what you want out of life versus what you don't want out of life, what kind of partner you want, or if you want a partner at all, or what kind of partners you don't want. This relationship, this person had a very wrong assumption about you. Okay, they had a very wrong assumption about you. And so this union was not real. However they acted, it was not real. I feel like when you came into the truth of it, I don't know. Let's see. Power one. Okay, the dilettante, right? Something about you, and you were just up and coming in society. Something about you, you're just starting to delight in the creative fields, the healing arts. Some of you guys are beginners with tarot and beginners, you know, honing your spiritual gifts. And you may have been dealing with someone who, you know, you projected some type of idealism onto them probably as well. Something about this relationship was professional, okay? So you need to have more logical expectations with this situation. This was not emotional for them or something like that. I'm also getting that this person, like, they kind of pretended to be more mature. They pretended to be more mastered than they already are. Somebody here, it's like they hid who they really were. So I just feel like, let's see, Power one. This was a missed opportunity. Okay, maybe you found out about a love triangle. Okay, we have radiant, enthusiastic, dynamic. Okay, I'm definitely getting that this union with this person was fun. It was magnetizing. It was, maybe even some of you guys, fireworks went off with one another. And I'm hearing somebody's name that starts with the letter N or L. Something about this person was pretending to have money. Okay, they were pretending to be able to provide for you, afford your lifestyle. Okay, And you may have been expecting this. You have been expecting this person to provide, to, you know, maybe they even made, you know, promises that they could not keep. You know, promised you financial rewards, promised you monies, promised you things that they were not able to fulfill on. And it's because they were pretending. Some of them were literally pretending to have money. Y'all, I'm not playing. Some of these people, they talk like, you know, they're always talking down on a gold digger, or they're always talking down on like, you know, something about them is kind of misogynistic as well. But it's something, you had this radiant connection with this person, but this person is literally pretentious. Okay, they are literally not at all what you thought that this was. Especially like if these fireworks went off and you felt like this magnetizing connection to someone, this is probably like a new experience for you. This is like something that you've never had before. So that was just like, that was a toxic projection in itself. Like, I also kind of blame a lot of this on like mainstream media and their like representations of love. Like Bell Hooks definitely talked about this in All About Love, is that like the way that people have been portraying love, is completely idealistic and completely wrong, or like just like not what most people are experiencing. This is like, I'm getting a lot of Neptune around this connection, so a lot of this is kind of like illusion, glamour, theater, like television, like what you have been seeing, and what you had this toxic expectation about like what you perceived that this was. I don't know, like it was clear that the timing wasn't right for some of you guys. It was clear that like there was a delay, or there was like maybe some, you know, financial disaster, or something happened, like something about this situation kind of destroyed like the situation. I don't know. This person feels like, you know, that was like you were their entry into the creative arts, or you inspired a lot of their art. Like your art is inspired by them a lot, and you've been I'm hearing putting your frustration into your artwork, because some of you guys realize that a lot of what you've, like this toxic expectation that you had, related to like some type of superficial pursuit, right? For them, it was a superficial pursuit. It was never, this person never had any intentions on, like, they had wrong assumptions about you from the jump. They did not like value you whatsoever. This person had negative assumptions about you, like, and they found out, when they found out the truth of who you are, that united, you know, you guys. But I'm hearing the damage was already done. Okay, I feel like I said with this, if you could do anything, it just feels like these relationships, you know, with these crushes, you still have been like letting these people dwell, right? You still let these people linger, or you are just like, there's been so much time and this person hasn't like, it just feels like this person is totally misaligned. Okay, I feel like you were coming to this situation because you were so enthusiastic about it. You were coming to this situation because you found that your dynamic was radiant and fun, right? You were coming to this situation because you were maybe even passionate. But this person, they were like pretending. Some of them, I want to say that they were pretending. For others, you know, I don't think it's so much as they were pretending, but it kind of just feels like this person just wanted to keep it professional or something like that. And you did not realize like that that's what they wanted or something like that. Okay. Something about you laughing about this thing now, okay? Because I do feel like they just were not able to, like, they were wearing a mask. I definitely feel like somebody here was wearing a facade. But I don't want to say it's because they weren't, like, enthusiastic and radiant about you. I just feel like it was something where this person, I don't know, something about, I was so wrong about you, okay? I was so wrong about you. Pile 1. Okay. We have the 1st house and we have the 12th house. Something about this, you know, if you don't feel like you are just like this novice at, you know, these cataclysmic relationships, if you know, you know, like a lot of you guys are having sacred sexuality. These are moments where, like, these are sacred mirrors with these people. But these relationships teach you through the 12th house hidden tendencies. I was so wrong about you. This showed that this person has some hidden belief about you that didn't stop them from being radiant and enthusiastic, right? It kind of feels like duplicity, but like this toxic projection led to an overwhelming grief-stricken event. It was something where this person made an assumption about you, like from the way that you projected yourself. I'm hearing a Taurus and a Pisces. Maybe this even dealt with like your faith and religion as well. Okay, what is this person thinking and feeling about you? Let's get the tarot. So that's really interesting. Something about the way that you projected yourself led to, you see how this wanted to just pop on out? Led to some type of painful ending in this situation. Something overwhelming happened where this person chose someone else over you. I'm getting, for some of you guys, this person, they may have been intimate with you and then decided they wanted to keep it professional, especially if this was at work. Decided they wanted to keep it professional, but they didn't say that. They did something toxic too. For some of you, this person did something, you know, through a hidden tendency, and then may have even like chose someone else over you in that environment, or like went back to an ex-partner. Especially with this, the timing wasn't right. Something about you, you did find like oneness with this person. You did experience a heart awakening with this person, especially as you realize the toxic expectation in this dynamic, right? This was not like, I don't know, maybe it involved you talking about your true desires. I'm getting an Aquarius. And this made you so fun and just like talking about, like, I'm hearing something about this is your ex for some of you guys, or you started talking about your true desires, and this person realized how passionate you are through this dilettante. This person, they definitely feel like they were, when they realized that you were an artist or something like that, they realized that you were like not, this person may have decided like this person is not, they could be like quite the opposite of you, and you have been expecting them to be accepting of things that you are not accepting of, like that you accept. Some of you have this hipster, spiritual, open and free life, and you've been dealing with someone that's professional, or you've been dealing with someone who is mundane and conventional. Some of them are at the South Node, and they are there, right? Some of these people are wicked as well, okay? So through the 12th house, some of them involve like a hidden enemy and in a love triangle, right? So now, while these relationships were radiant and fun, something about them, they were still, you already, maybe even some of you already knew that this person was attached to an ex-partner, okay? Some of you, they just saw you as a child, or they saw you as someone younger than them, someone who's, has different, values and lifestyles, and they never expected it to work. And then they was wrong when they found out that you actually united with one another. Some of them, they was wrong that they could ever love you. Like, some of them, they didn't expect, like, some of this is why it rose up so much grief, I feel like. Okay, so let's get the tarot card. Like, you have been able to find the humor in this whole situation. You are definitely laughing about this toxic expectation that you had, and you realize that you also wanted to keep it professional for some of you guys. Or you realize you did something immature in the past, and it led to, something grief-stricken. It led to something, your own, maybe this was your own self-sabotaging behavior in this situation with this toxic expectations. I'm also getting that some of you guys were this was a new emotional experience related to, like, you guys are still, getting used to these sacred mirrors. And you're learning how to, like, some of you guys, you freed yourself from a karmic loop, okay? And this is just what you needed, okay? So I definitely feel like these relationships have been teaching you about hidden tendencies, and, this person, something about them, they were not communicating clearly, on purpose. Some of them were keeping secrets, or they've been harboring their feelings for their ex. They have been, you guys have just been, this was like, so a lot of this person's baggage from the past, and this was like not the right timing because the baggage was never resolved. So that experience that you had with them, it was not aligned, okay? And also getting that something about this person had a problem with your actions and the way that you project yourself, and this is just reflecting, like, their hidden tendencies and their egoic, subtle power struggle about your actions and how you make decisions for yourself, and you know who you are, and you don't let anybody tell you who you are. And you just always laughing about something, and they just get offended that you don't care, like, you're just like this carefree person now, especially now that you're just like, I don't know why I was being so immature with all this grief, and like, I'm like, I shouldn't have even projected that expectation onto that person. Like, they never was going to work. I never even liked them like that in the beginning. I was under drugs. It was a delusion the whole time. So I don't even know why I'm sitting here crying about it. So, like, some of you guys, once you found that silver lining, once you found the truth, especially this person had a hidden tendency in a love triangle. If this is a workplace love triangle, this person was definitely, like, hella disrespectful, and we definitely, like, don't like them. So we don't, like, once we realize that we don't like you, we don't give a fuck. So I just feel like it is like the truth came out, and this person, they acted when they were, they projected onto you because of like your expression of your desires, your actions that you were taking, and how you carried yourself. Like, they just see you trying to be free to delight, and they were just coming to the situation super superficial. So I'm getting somebody's name starts with the letter P or letter R, letter C, W, C again. Okay. So let's see. Yeah, Two of Swords, right? Some of them, they have been struggling, in a love triangle. Okay, somebody's name that starts with the letter R. And I feel like once you realize that this person had not been able to make a decision, once you realize what this was, you were like, I don't know why I was grief-stricken about that person. Four of Wands, like, why would you ever, like, have me in an unstable situation because you seemingly can't make a decision about, like, I also saw the card, it wanted to flash itself to me. This person literally doesn't know what to do. And you're like, what? why don't you know what to do? And this has made this has like led to a lot of instability. This person, how they've been at this crossroads for a long time, like something about you guys experience a lot of emotional fulfillment with each other. This is not because this person does not have emotional fulfillment with them, you know, with you, but I feel like they chose someone else over you, where they might be experiencing emotional fulfillment with somebody else. I don't know. Let me see what's going on in this situation. I feel like this person has created like so much disharmony in this relationship because they haven't been on time or opportune about this situation, and have like really like not like transforming and like aimlessly drifting in this situation. And something about it may involve them having a problem with your belief system. And I feel like something about this is very overwhelming because this was hidden from you for a long time. So if you had known that it was a love triangle, you wouldn't have like invested so much. For some of you guys, you did know that this was a love triangle, and you knew that this person, you know, was not available. So give me some more information around this Two of Swords. I'm getting a Taurus, especially like you, some of you guys, you knew that this person was in like, yeah, they're still struggling with this resistance from their other life. Something about them, this other life, it was here before you even came in, and you had no control over this, right? Some of you guys, this person, you guys have been, this person has been, there's been so much resistance causing a lot of grief and instability. The Two of Pentacles. I'm also getting that they're like, something about this person, they're breaking down, or like you both are breaking down, or things are breaking down and crumbling to the ground because of all of this resistance. I'm getting a lot of people fighting because this person has been, I don't think it's just one person. I definitely feels like, especially with the Five of Wands, this is not like a Three of Cups energy. This is the resistance from a lot of like this person's past grief and past baggage. A lot of relationships that didn't work out. And I'm also getting like this person has been super emotionally unstable when they come around you, especially because your dynamic is so synergetic. It is so different. Maybe some of you guys, this is quite literally a professional relationship, an unconventional relationship. And this person has been struggling to find balance, you know, as they experience fulfillment with you, something that they never thought could happen, and versus like these other options in life that they've previously had. And I feel like this is creating so much disharmony in the relationship and creating so much distrust. It's creating so much feelings of unworthiness, because there are so many people fighting because of this person continuously exploring options that have like something about them exploring their options. So I'm hearing doing something very selfish when they know that this is creating a lot of disharmony and financial instability, and this is creating a lot of just unhappiness. And I feel like at this point you have kind of lost hope in the situation because of how much resistance is here. This person is struggling with some kind of residuals from these old relationships, and I'm getting if this is an earth sign, this is real big. Okay, yeah, they've something about the way that you projected yourself. It showed that you were enlightened, and this person got offended that you were this dilettante enlightened person, when they are just like, they are people who pretend to have knowledge. They pretend to have truth and be connected to a higher power. And they literally hid who they really were. This person, you know, this is something like this Five of Wands. Some of them have big bellies. This Five of Wands, I'm hearing somebody here with an arm tattoo, or somebody, you know, that has glasses, or this could be literally somebody fat. Okay, this person is struggling to leave a like unhealthy lifestyle or a toxic life, where they like, and you have been like the one that's been literally like finding finding these, like this damage. Like, I don't know, something about this person, all of this fighting, something about you did not see this resistance. I'm getting a lot of, I'm hearing a baby mama, ex-wife. I'm hearing somebody hoe. I'm also hearing like a lot of other timelines that this person has been struggling to release, because when they literally came into a union with you, they have been not, like, they haven't been enlightened. They were offended that you were connected to truth, that you had you were aware of your true desires and you knew where you were going. Something about that. Something about your freedom and mental liberation let this person know that they couldn't control you with this facade, right? They couldn't control you with this pretentious behavior, that they were a false god, some of them. That they really, like, something about you realized that this person was not actually a master, or you realized that this person was pretending to have a deep knowledge. And they really don't. So they have been having to integrate these new realities. You have increased their awareness. That's why the timing wasn't right in this situation. Because you were always the person that was going to come in and teach this person and be a service to this person. This person is struggling with an unhappy marriage. Okay, some of them, this is an unhappy marriage, or a marriage where there was cheating going on. And so this person has always had this unstable life where they have had a lot of people fighting for their attention, a lot of partners that are really not aligned. And now they did not realize that you guys will become one. They didn't realize that you guys will have true love, because they literally have not had that ever. And they have been, you know, some of them are choosing someone else, or they're choosing lust over true love. Some of these people, they are really struggling with this resistance because you have completely shifted this person's reality. They need time to integrate this. Happy soul. Okay. That's what I'm seeing right now. Let me go ahead and get your healing mantra, and then we will wrap, friends. Ooh, I'm hearing the grief came up, though, in this situation for sure. Unhappy families, unhappy, you know, you feel true love, but it still doesn't function type of thing. I don't have to like the actions of others in order to love my journey, okay? Dissolving judgments, right? You definitely don't like their actions. Why on earth would you do something selfish and cause all of this instability? But something about you guys, you know, you may see their behavior as unstable. Excuse me, you may see their behavior as selfish. But also, you have to realize that you knew this. For some of you guys, if you knew this person was married, or you knew this person had a third party, or you knew this person had, you know, an ex that they were not over, then you should have, like, never invested your emotional self into that. You knew that this person was unresolved elsewhere. You knew that they were unstable. You knew that this person would be, some of you guys, you knew that they would be offended by your truth. You knew that they would be offended by your self-possession, your desires, right? Your actions. Some of you kept a lot of things concealed to control, you know, how they perceived you, so that you can get the biggest bang for your buck or something like that. Especially if this was professional. I hope that makes sense, friends. But, you know, I'm hearing that you are loving, you know, these people do reflect your true desires in a way. But they cause grief when they never fulfill them. Okay? I love you so much, and I'll see you in the next one. Don't forget to check out the description box for everything, to learn more about our nonprofit work and women's health. But without further ado, I'll see you guys later. It was my honor to reach your energy. Bye. Hi, friends. Hi, pal 2. Welcome to your selection. So you chose Bahamadia with knowledge. Okay. Let's start with messages from this person. They definitely see you as sharing a wealth of information. A lot of you guys, they definitely feel like you are, some of you guys love trees, or you love nature. They definitely feel like you're very wise, like the tree of life, okay? Some of these people are mad, okay? I'm just gonna have to say that. They feel outsmarted by you. They feel like they could not get one past you. And some of these people, they may have grew violent when you like corrected something that they did. Like, something about you, this person got very angry when you like, maybe people tried to outright like lie to your face about something, and you like prove, like you brought out the proof or something like that. Some of you guys brought out the proof, or you brought out the screenshots and the text messages, and some of you guys brought out, some of y'all brought out y'all tarot deck. Like, you know what? I'm getting to this person. These crushes, they love, if you have breast, these people love your breast and the small of your back, okay? These people are obsessed with your body. For one, they see you sleeping a lot, okay? I'm with the karmic and I'm aware of it. I'm with the karmic and I'm aware of it. This person is coming back. I was definitely channeling this energy. I'm hearing, you think you can come in and out of my life? I'm hearing somebody say that. You think you can come in and out of my life? I'm hearing someone who is juggling a karmic partner, and they're aware. Something about them feeling invested. I'm aware. Excuse me. This person's aware. I'm proud of you. Yeah. They're with the karmic because they're mad about something. So that means that they are harboring resentment, and resentment is, you know, blocking the flow of love in this relationship, because, you know, there definitely needs to be a heart awakening in this situation. Something about this person, they're very greedy, okay? If they're overweight, all these people do is eat. I'm hearing that they don't have any self-control whatsoever. They're greedy for feminine energy. They're definitely siphoning. They know that these people are karmic, and that's not good. They're aware that they're choosing lust. They're aware, very aware, and it's because they just want to sit back and watch you. This person is coming back because they're obsessed with your body. They cannot get enough. But I feel like when you hear wind of this, everything you have told me, has forced me to question my entire reality. I need time to integrate this. Happy souls. Okay? Period. These people are, you guys might be here from Power One. This is literally, I quoted this in Power One. Let's see what's going on, friends, with this situation. They're watching you. I'm hearing some of you are watching you with the karmic, and that's very strange. Some of you, they're watching you with the third party on your social media account. They're like, you are a superstar to them. I'm hearing very mundane. They're tuned into you, and they're watching your expression of knowledge. They proud of you on the low, but I'm hearing something about them is too chicken. They too chicken shit to leave their karmic partner. Some of them, they scared to leave because, you know, they may lose everything, is what I'm hearing, okay? These people are not ready. Beware of what you're projecting, for the qualities you admire in one another are the qualities you both possess. Equally so, the qualities you don't like are also your own reflection. Well, let's get into it. Definitely a lot of projecting. Definitely a lot of projecting with this crush, pal, too. And you're just sitting there like, I am not going to live in projections. I am not going to, like, internalize your actions. If you want to be with something karmic, I'm not going to, that has nothing to do with me. Your reality need to be questioned. I'm not sure why. You both are questioning your reality. Both of you guys are feeling a little unstable in this relationship because your relationship, everything they've told you have also forced you to question your entire reality. It's something about you both need to integrate this, reflect and integrate, give each other space, and know that all will work out for the best. Because if this person wants to be somewhere else, let them. With an X is what I'm hearing. Somebody's name that starts with the letter A or letter H. They know that you know everything. Something about this person may have even came clean about it. Something about you don't like them. You don't really like them. This wanted to just show itself to me. So, you know, I definitely feel like this person may be older than you. And I definitely feel like your relationship brings, you guys have so much fun together. And it brings out your inner child. It brings out that youthful, playful, joyful union, you know, between the two of you. You both have like been able to see this situation with fresh eyes. But this person, they feel really unfortunate. They do. They know you. They know that you are the level up. You know, they know that they prefer you. They're the one that they're proud of. You're the option that they're proud of. Something about this person, you know, look at that. Fear and anxiety. This person is very scared to leave this karmic. A lot of these relationships are very immature as well. They're very immature. They're not the depth of love that they experience with you. This person is choosing to make these childish and naive risks and decisions. They have a dependency on these karmic because they cannot keep themselves secure. This person refuses to grow up and be responsible. But this person also reflects that within you, I feel like. It definitely reflects a Peter Pan in both of you. And this is why they're so proud of you. For some of you, they're watching you, you know, grow up and be responsible and not depend on them for physical security. While they're off with the karmic, they know that you have issues around your physical security. They're aware. Harboring resentment. What did I say? This person, because of how uncomfortable, something about you made this person uncomfortable. And you didn't know that they were so uncomfortable. I'm hearing this person is used to a 2. They're used to a 2 out of 10, a 4 out of 10. They're like, you're the option that they're proud of. They're watching you express your knowledge. They're watching you express the truth. They're watching you, what you're projecting. And they really admire your confidence and self-esteem. And they really admire, some of you, your body, how you look. I definitely feel like this person is a Gemini, some of them. Something about you, you know, these people grew uncomfortable. And they started to resent you for like the knowledge that you have. It's not that they're not proud of you. It's just that they're mad that they were not as smart as you. They were mad that they couldn't outsmart you. They were mad that they couldn't pull a fast one over on you. They're mad that you didn't fall for their like bullshit stream of lies. Some of you guys, you did have a, you know, sex with this person, and I'm getting that they're literally driving themselves insane. They want to have, like, some of them, they want to have more sex. But for most of you, this is not that. This person is really, like, aroused by you, okay? They're so erotic about you. They desire you so much. But this is like, you know, they have this extreme dependency on you for sex, I'm hearing. Something about them. Or if they need, or if this is, I don't know what's going on with the situation. I'm getting that these are marriages, or these are people that they have, that they are not having sex with. Okay, something about that. Okay, they're mad at you for being, I don't know, something about you. They're mad at you for not getting caught up with this karmic third-party bullshit. Okay, 8th house energy, Scorpio energy. I'm hearing something about this. There was a major change. Where this person, when this person realized that you had personal power, this completely forced this person to question their reality. But the reason that it's not that they need these other people for sex. They're mad because you have knowledge. They may have taken their power or their resource away from you when they realized that it made them uncomfortable. So, especially if you shared a house with this person, I'm hearing that it made them uncomfortable, and they made the karmic decision. You know, resentment was like lust for them. It was like their resentment arouses them, actually, for some of you. I'm also getting that they're aware of, like, you know, that this is a karmic partner. They're aware that this person is just using them or something like that. But they just don't want you to have their resource so that you can get power around using their resource, is what I'm hearing. Because of how uncomfortable you made them, you know, with your knowledge and personal power. Okay, power 2. So that's what I'm saying. Let's see. I'm hearing they went back to someone fat, or they went to their ex-partner, or they're scared to leave this relationship as well because they have some type of estate with them or something like that. Yeah, the Chariot in the reverse, the Ace of Wands. I'm definitely getting a situation with an Aquarius has gotten out of control. And there's a lot of, like, you need to beware of what this person is projecting. You didn't even realize the damage that this person, especially if you were in this like erotic connection with them. Some of you guys had a very passionate union, but this person has been projecting something really bad, like something, this Aquarius or this Scorpio or this Taurus and this Capricorn, Leo, these have been very dangerous partners, right? They have literally had resentment towards you for having knowledge. And you thinking that this is a spiritual, like, especially if they came back to you for sex, this person, this is not a spiritual new beginning. This person has not released their resentment. Just because they're desiring you doesn't mean that they are tempered and moderate. Some of you, this literally, like, some of them grew violent and wanted to fight you when you express knowledge. Something about you were just needing this person for physical security, and now that you have that, you don't need them anymore. Some of you, this was a life or death situation, and this person, they chose, this was a major change. Now, you know, because this person is aware, you know, that this is a karmic relationship, this person is literally still angry about some type of fight that you had, or they literally won't get over something. Something about you, they see that you had desire for someone else, and this made them very angry. And so some of them, they tried to replace you, or they tried to go to somewhere else to try to make you feel the same pain that they were feeling. Something about you were with something, they know that you were with someone, and having, they know that you were, a conflict started when when like both of you may have had a third party, something where they realized that you were erotic for someone else. They may have, they got mad. Okay, they got mad about that, and the conflict has been increasing more and more and more. In these situations, I'm getting that this anger and this fighting, has been, it's been getting personal, is what I'm hearing. Something about it got personal, and they shouldn't. This person, they projected, and they literally were like not taking like holding on to resentment and not taking responsibility. Some of you, they had this expectation of you when they have been unresolved, or they have been an addict, or they have been, with a karmic partner. And this person, I'm getting something with the karmic also having, the karmic may have gotten involved. Like some of you guys, this person is watching you with the karmic partner, and it's like this person, the offers that they're getting, like their relationship with this karmic is clearly a shadow attachment, because something about it is born of a resentment for you. I'm also getting that, this person is something where they're like, this conflict with this Chariot in the reverse, this may have been an erotic relationship, but this person have grown so resentful at you for not just being this, I don't know, something about you when you gave them knowledge and gave them the truth, they have been like shook. They saw something with fresh eyes, and something, they saw it with fresh eyes, and then they made the conscious decision to go to choose someone else over you, a karmic partner. And they won't hold themselves responsible for their actions. Okay. This is about this person being mad about something. I'm hearing that they've been like, when they knew that you were with someone else, something about you guys were lacking commitment. It was not, this person shouldn't have been expecting that from you, or you like let this person know that it was like not that deep, or you just let this person know that, when you made it aware that, like, when you, like, something where you just showed how connected you were to, like, staying open to your other options and staying free and liberated and connected to truth, they got mad. Okay, they got real mad. So these are dangerous partners. These are people who are, they don't want you to be free. They want to like control you, possess you. Some of them wanted to control you with their own lies. Some of you, they expected you to share them with a karmic partner, or they expected you to, like, I don't know, bow to them when they are not like someone that you really admire. Some of you, you really don't like this person, and you know that you like something about you. You knew from the beginning that you didn't like this person, but you just used them for their personal resources. Something, they may have felt this. They may have felt like you were just trying to use them, and that you just wanted their money and their, physical security, but you wanted to go explore your other options elsewhere. And they may have been right about that. Okay, some of you guys were just there to, like, use them for physical security. For others, you stayed open to the relationship, but you kind of knew that this person was like caught up with a karmic, or you knew that it was something, not tempered and moderate about the situation. So you like, I'm hearing something about you may have kept a lot of boundaries around this sensual relationship, and they didn't like that. They didn't like that they couldn't just have their way with you. So they went to something that they can have their way with. I'm hearing something where there's a lot of high risk for sexually transmitted infections. There's a lot of obesity. There's a lot of drug addictions. There's a lot of failed relationships. There's a lot of failed marriages. There's baby mama, baby daddy drama. There's crime. This person has they have a very sad life. And you know that this karmic relationship, like, it's not that, like, I'm hearing something about this relationship. You know that it failed. You know that it's grief stricken. You know that it represents them in their lowest aspects, and that you represent them at their best aspects. And I feel like both of you guys actually I definitely feel like you did have this desire for each other, actually did help you see the situation with fresh eyes. But I ultimately feel like this person, you know, they just are still angry and frustrated, and it's not, you know, it's not a balanced relationship. And I feel like this is definitely something where you need to put up even more boundaries, withdraw even more, because you realize something about you. You realize that the person was still holding on to resentment about arguments, and you know, it's just because they may be karmic. They may be a karmic partner to you. This person hated the fact that you were like smarter than them or something like that. Okay. I forgot to grab this one. Okay. What does this crush think about you? They're definitely just sitting there watching you. This person was just a spark of creativity, I feel like, because, you know, you may desire them. There may be a spark, but this person needs to decide to follow that spark. Like I always say, a passion or erotic relationship is not an indication of its success. Okay, I'm definitely getting that this involved a lot of orgasms. Okay, you and this person, I'm hearing something about you, not this person, you know, you are like, they're obsessed with your body. Something about them, they're obsessed with you and your ability to give them orgasms. I'm getting other people are not able to do this. But they ultimately became like so uncomfortable with your knowledge, and they realized that they had just been like depending on you for sex. Okay, something about that. The light is always within me. Okay, anchoring the light. So yeah, you needed to definitely, like, I feel like this person's karmic is definitely a representation of this person's shadow lifestyle. This lifestyle where they are so ashamed of themselves and so like in pain about their grief and their failure. And this person has a failed marriage and a failed home life, and they are struggling with addictions. And the way that you brought light to the situation with that, with knowledge, this person, they became so uncomfortable with the with you revealing their shadow. Okay, they, you know, something about you getting turned off now, something about you not, you know, as you get more, you know, connected with their truth and realizing, you know, just how kind of, I don't want, we don't judge, right? It's just like, but like the first mantra, dissolving judgment, you know, don't judge this person for their shadow life. I'm getting something where this person, there's been like a health crisis, there's been like loss of wealth, I'm hearing legal issues. This person has a very bad life. They know that the life with you is better. Okay, it's not about them desiring anything there. Okay, it's about them needing time to integrate this, feeling vulnerable, feeling ill-tempered. This person has not come into their balance around the things that you have, the knowledge you have shared with this person. It has made them question their reality. Something about them, you've literally brought them into a higher degree of consciousness, and this person has not, like, they're still experiencing, you know, resistance around this, residuals around this. This person has not, like, integrated the fundamental lessons from what you have, the knowledge you have shared with this person. They need to anchor into this light. They're just now starting to see things with the fresh eyes. They're just starting to, you know, nurture their inner child and remaining youthful, right? They're very uncomfortable in their body, and they know that they need you. I am born of infinite joy. Okay, this is receiving elation. Yeah, this person, I feel like now, while they may come in for this erotic moment, this person has still not integrated this new reality. You guys will experience more elation with one another. You guys will, they're aware. This person is elated about these truths that they came into. It's not, they admire these things about you. They're admiring, they're proud of you because of the, you know, they're elated. with having you. Okay, it's not that they want anything else. This person just needs to anchor into joy. They need to anchor into light. They need to, you know, embrace feeling good. The more often I embrace feeling good, the less often I will feel bad. Something about you, they're making you mad because they were just watching you. Something about they just want to watch you to see your knowledge. And this is helping them integrate their reality. So they're very codependent on you. So they're very codependent on you for, you know, you unblocking them, you doing all the work. Because, like, they see you as, you know, your reflection. I didn't even mean to get this many mantras, but let's get one more for the hell of it. I guess I felt like you guys needed it. Okay, I allow myself to be content exactly as I am. Yeah, I definitely feel like this is the issue this person is having. They're just now discovering happiness. And they feel like they need to protect you, especially if they knew that you was with somebody else. If they knew you was with somebody else, they try not to internalize you being off with this erotic person or something like that. But you have to tell this person that this was literally just, you know, like a sex or a sensual relationship. But you are the one that I have all the physical security with. You are the one that I'm building the home with. Right? This person has been so uncomfortable because they don't feel like they can't be around you and be so uncomfortable, and they know you have all this knowledge about how things should be and how you know, they know that you're connected to all this light and truth and joy, and they are just so like, you're just you like, they know that you see the true reflection, and they feel so discontented in who they are as a person. And they feel like this is hard, and I'm getting that they often throw emotional tantrums, and they often go into these emotional outbursts and try to like get defensive and mad because they're not contented exactly as they are, and they're not truly trusting that you are contented with just, you know, just the way that they are, and they don't think that you fully accept them. They don't feel good enough, and so they are, you know, they're with this other person because of how they're projecting so much of their insecurity onto you. Okay, that's what I'm saying, pal, too. Okay, let me know how this resonates down below. Wow, so much truth and light and crown chakra activation around this connection. They're so proud of you, but this person is, they feel like they still have not integrated the fundamental lessons, and they feel like they still are not contented in themselves, and they feel like they still have not found happiness and joy. And so they feel like, you know, they admire those things within you, but it's uncomfortable being around someone who's just so contented and happy in the way that they are. Okay, I love you so much. Check out the description box below and learn more about me and my nonprofit work and how we founded Felicia and the Trees Tarot. It was my honor to read your energies. Thank you so much for being here. I love you, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye. Hi, Pal 3. Welcome to your selection. So you chose Big Mama Lotto with Instinct, okay? I don't even know what to gather about that, but I definitely feel like this person, they see that you have been maybe in survival mode. Something about you with a chain around your neck, and that represents your protection or something like that. That's cute, okay? They feel like you have been divinely protected. You have been on a journey of trusting your instincts, taking your instinctual behavior, and they feel like this is like spirit-led. They feel like you are some type of magical being, and the way that you are coming into, you know, like prominence and getting critically acclaimed, they are seeing you are very popular. They see that you're very sociable and outgoing. They feel like you're so unpredictable because you're just going on these instincts, and you're like, well, my instinct told me to do that. It wasn't no prediction for me either, baby. They're noticing your eyelashes, okay? Or some of you guys with a very dainty manicure or something like that. They see you, they're looking at your features, okay? They're looking at your features, like you may feel them watching you as you look down. Like you can feel them not being able to like take their eyes off of you. Your features, like your features are very, like, this person is very obsessed with your facial features, okay? A Gemini, Capricorn, like the size of your features or something like that. What do these people want to say from your higher self? Okay. I am not over you. Yeah. I definitely feel like the relationship has come to an end. And I feel like it ended, like this person took an L. I feel like something bad happened. This person took a very big L. They feel like you were like, they realized that like something about you took their relationship, like you trusted your instincts with this person or something like that. They realized that you were just like, you did something to break these people down. I don't know, something where that you broke them down and you made them like, you made them hurt the same way they hurt you. Okay, is what I'm hearing. Something about that. So, let's see. I'm so confused. Back off. Another defensive partner. So, I'm working on my finances and career. Okay, you're a star. What did I say? You are a star. This person is, they cannot take their eyes off you. When they see in that chain around your neck, something with y'all is very iced out in this piece. When they see you flossing out, you representing your star-like qualities, this person, they felt like they needed to go work on their career and finances. They felt like they needed to get their stuff together when they saw, you know, just how well established you are. These people are very defensive at you for being a star. Like, they feel like, you know, you may have like, they feel like you are just, I don't know how to say, but something about you were just passing by. I feel like this person knew, or you, like, you have been in survival mode because some of you are quite literally reaching fame, and you know that you walking around as a star, you have a very different lifestyle and values than most people walking around. You need to be very careful in this piece. Because there are people who cannot, like, you will feel them instinctually when you're looking down and not making eye contact. The people who cannot take their eyes off you, that means they recognize that you don't have the same values and lifestyle that they do. So they can't stop staring, right? The people who can't stop staring are having a high voltage realization that maybe you would not necessarily even be in these environments or would have met these people under different circumstances. Okay, you guys need to trust your instincts. I'm definitely getting that you sleeping with one eye open at all times. Okay, grief. You will have to, there will be many, you know, these people do not have the same values and lifestyles as you. So they see that your difference in lifestyle and value have made you a star. These people are very defensive. Very defensive because they're not a star. Harmony, ease, compatibility. Okay. So let's see what's going on. What is this questioning about you? I'm getting this Leo. If this is a Leo, Cancer, Gemini, Taurus, you have been under, like, you were instinctually drawn to these people. It felt like you guys were magnetically drawn to each other. But these relationships, I'm hearing that they revealed a lot of grief. Okay, these, because of the, like, through the fourth house, they felt like family. There may have been some degree of compatibility. There may have been some degree of harmony and ease. But when you realize that they have become hyper aware, or that they can't, like, take their eyes off you, that shows you that they're not at harmony with you. They can't stop looking at you. They can't be comfortable around you. That means that they are grief, okay? That means they're grief. Athlete, right? I knew it. Like, they see you as this athlete. They see you, some of you guys are adult athletes, and you're a star at this, at doing this. So you just can't be walking around like as this athlete, letting everybody know how powerful and strong you are, and transcending these physical physical limits. Some of you guys, they're watching you overcome a handicap, or they're watching you have a lot of willpower that they were not expecting. It's like when they see you as a star, they see in something, maybe they see in you in survival mode to stardom, and they cannot fathom the strength of your spirit. They can't believe that you are this star in this, like this diamond in the rough. They definitely, they will be grief, honey, when they become hyper aware and start, you realize that they just can't stop looking. They're a fan, not a man. Okay, grief. It's sad but true. Next, pile 3. What's going on in this connection, so I can know how this person's thinking and feeling about pile 3. You may not always understand why certain things happen. However, there is always a higher purpose to the events in your life. Through turmoil, a blessing will soon be revealed. When these people realize that you're not entitled, that you're not selfish, that you're athletic, and you're doing this to be strong, and you're doing this to be... This is somebody that you separated from a long time ago. I feel like, there's been someone who has been, this person, I'm definitely getting like, they are, they chose someone else, okay? They may have chosen someone else, or they've done something, right? Very confused about something. And I'm hearing that there was a lot of turmoil and grief in this relationship. Let me see what's going on. Pile 3 with this person, because they definitely feel like they were selfish and entitled in some type of way, but then they realized that you were a star, and they realized that you were not, like, this was like an instinctual relationship, or they realized that this was something that you took a bet on, you took a gamble on them. You may have gotten what you, the dividends, honey. You may have gotten the results you wanted. You may have gotten what you wanted out of the situation, This person may have, helped you, empower you in some type of way. But when they saw that you were actually dealing with a handicap, when they saw that you had a strong spirit, and when they saw that, some of you, when they just saw that you were athletic, they were not expecting you to have this degree of strength, and that made them realize that there's not, like, something about this person, these people. They saw you, and they saw you as just like, they had a selfish end, right? Some of you, they just felt entitled to you because of your, your associate, like some type of, I don't know, something about they got too comfortable. Okay, these people got too comfortable. They thought that you were mundane, or they thought that you were like, they thought that you were running a meal. They thought that they didn't know, something about you. When they realized that you were actually a diamond in the rough, they were shook, and they started working on their career and finances, because they were just a loser, right? So they may have thought that you were a loser like them, and when they realized that you were a star, they became uncomfortable and started to resent you. And they realized that entitlement that they felt, was a loser characteristic. That entitlement that they felt was like selfish. That entitlement that they felt was like, it was not appropriate. They were like, I shouldn't have been, like, I should have handled that with more care. Something about them, because they had felt entitled to you previously, they mishandled you. And I'm hearing they fumbled the ball real bad. Some of them, these are failed athletes or people who did not make it. They want to act, some of them, they keep thinking that they go into the NFL. Some of them, they think that they see that your athleticism is like just like a part of your lifestyle. Something about you may be going to, like, they see that you're going to the Olympics as this athlete. They see that you are literally, some of y'all are manifesting scholarships. You are manifesting with me for Project 444 Fund, because we were raising money for women in sports. Especially some of you guys are just like, see your body as physically strong. But if this is not about your fit, like for this, if this is not actually a sport or something, some type of gym regimen, so the way that they seeing how like disciplined and rare you are, they know that with this persistence and discipline that you will have your success. They know that you will have, something, they literally watching you come into prominence. They're watching you with a higher purpose. I feel like a lot of these relationships helped you understand the difference between a relationship, okay, and having someone. I don't know if that makes sense, but like, it feels like these relationships are teaching you that sometimes solitude is best, especially for those who are on track to stardom. Sometimes solitude is best. They definitely not over you, but you know, this person, yeah, I definitely just saw they didn't see your value before. They didn't see your value before. And you were left grief-stricken because this person never gave you the flowers that you deserved. Now they're watching you eat, indulge. I'm hearing that you ain't missing no meals. They watching you eat real good, y'all. Biting into delicacies. Some of y'all, they just helped you stay dedicated. They were like, you wouldn't even know you was that strong. Now they're watching you come into Jupiter. What? Blessings and good fortune. Okay, a lot of them, they're seeing that, oh my God, this was really a blessing. And I feel like these people are in so much regret. Now they realize that they were entitled to you and you were a star the whole time. Okay, this person is not a star. They lifestyle, they are not a star. So, you know, I'm hearing that you got what you needed out of the situation. Some of you, they helped you move. They helped you get to the next level. They helped you come up, because some of y'all are quite literally on this come up, on this hustle or grind to getting into prominence. Okay, this is a lot of work. This is a lot of willpower. This is a strength in your spirit, especially because most people on the everyday block where it's hot are not a star. Most of these people are walking around very mundane, not coming into prominence, not gaining influence. You have to trust your instincts with people, because a lot of people are just going to see you as a star. One thing I learned is when somebody can't keep their eyes off of you, that's a fan. You don't need no fan around you all the time like that. You don't need no fan around you all the time like that, friend. Pile 3. Okay, okay. Enough of the staring. Okay, I'm hearing something about you in the spotlight, and they won't get over it, because it's like they're constantly reminded of you. And you're just going to go on and forget these people. I'm hearing something about you. You will not be thinking about these people on a daily basis. These are people who are going to watch you on a television screen for the rest of their life. And you're going to go on and be very contented and not even think about them. Do you know how big of a, like, that's a fan. That is a huge difference in lifestyle. And it represents their values, right? Mundane, conventional, conformists. They just confused, not understanding, right? Getting defensive. You're like, okay, a relationship is supposed to be harmonious. A relationship is supposed to be compatible. A relationship is supposed to have ease. If it's not growing and expanding, then it's not where you need to be placing your investments, your emotional and, financial investments. Now they're watching you come into good fortune, and they feel like they just It just represented that you were dedicated after they were false and entitled, okay? Let's see, what do we need to know about this crush? King of Cups. Definitely hiding a lot of emotions for you. But they're so moody about your stardom. They were never they're not receptive to you. And, you know, they have like, you know, they feel like these, you know, they feel sparks of love for you. But I feel like, you know, sometimes when this person is moody, you know, because they're watching you in the spotlight, it makes them, you know, it blocks them from being receptive to you. And something about these people were very selfish, and when you are with them, you decline, right? I feel like this is grief around the 4th house, around the mother, you know, something where you are struggling with maintaining your self-care and your romantic relationships, right? So it's better to stay in solitude if you cannot have an ease and compatible and harmonious relationship where you can maintain your self-care. And, you know, because of this person's moodiness, it started to feel like more of a burden than anything, right? I definitely feel like you instinctually were drawn to this person, and this grief and tumultuous situation that may have happened with them. You know, this person, they just misused and didn't see the value in you, and then they realize your value. They kind of just like, that makes it, you know, they don't have closure about that because they're now seeing what could have been, and they're now realizing how compatible you really are. And, you know, they're just experiencing the grief around this when they were blocked, when they took a loss. I'm hearing these people took a major loss when they were blocked from you, not receptive towards you. And now they're realizing that you are the, like, you are the one that they want to offer emotional things about. You know, some of them will be positive about it. Some of them want to come back and expand and grow. But it's because they see you with good fortune now. Okay? Not because they actually value you for who you were. That's what I'm seeing, Pile 3. Let's get your healing mantra. For what is this crush thinking and feeling about you? Overcoming fear. I will transcend every loss. Yeah, there was a loss in the situation. A loss of the fortune you could have had together. The loss of the structure that you could have had together. The blessing of love was there. But this person wasn't receptive towards it. Now that they see you with wealth, good fortune, and prominence, it makes them moody to see you doing well, because some of them, they were wrong about you. They had bad assumptions about you. They lost because they missed their opportunity. They thought that some of them, they thought that they can get you back. But after being in solitude, you may have started to understand why certain things have happened. Some of you guys are, you know, you do still feel it with this person. There are some of this can feel like a new opportunity with one another. But because you have remained so blessed and balanced, and, you know, Jupiter has just been making you, you know, you're getting blessings of stardom. You're getting, keep trusting your instincts. You instinctively know if a situation is right for you. This person who showed you selfishness and invulnerability and entitlement, something about them, they were rude and boorish. Trust your instinct that this person is not the right fit for you. Okay, something about a Leo. Something where a Leo or a Scorpio, Pisces, Capricorn, something where you realize that there wasn't ease or compatibility or harmony. And, you know, although you may feel some grief came up with these people, I feel like this was just around, the grief or the loss was around you not trusting your instincts, right? You not trusting that you should not invest in these people. You not trusting that they were false. Okay, some of you guys, you knew that these people were just fickle, flaky, irresponsible. You knew that they may not have been a good fit for you from the jump. Because you're a star, you know that most people are not. So with the Empress in the reverse, This was conventional, right? This person's moody, blocked feminine receptors. This was conventional, them still having this baggage from the past, not being resolved from their ex-partner. This is very cliche. Something about a love triangle was very cliche. Their behavior, very cliche. They were very mundane, very poor decision makers, very, you trust your instincts that you don't like these people. It's like, it's like, I will transcend every loss. It's never my loss, respectfully. These people are the ones that can't get over it because they feel like they're the ones that took a loss. They're the ones that missed out on a chance of a beautiful life. You are like, they literally missed out on a chance of stardom. They missed out on a chance of like healing. They missed out on good fortune. And it's because they didn't value it. They don't value opportunity. First of all, the fortune is the true love. The fortune is the ease and the compatibility. Something about this person, they were superficial or false, and falsely invulnerable, and just entitled, and they were not truly, they were just like not truly, some of them were faking emotions and like acting, and like a lot of them were just like, these people are addicts, or they're just like, they've been emotionally invested somewhere else, and they just have been like in this relationship with you for your booty or something like that. I mean, the positive is that this person was not just like, they're not this like, some of these people don't go based on looks, and that's admirable of them. But they saw you and saw your star-like qualities, and they made a lot of different assumptions about your lifestyle. And they didn't, like, they haven't realized that this was a granting of a blessing, right? That this actually was a blessing in disguise. Some of you guys, you did disguise, the blessing, so that you can see this person's true character, right? When someone doesn't know your status, when someone doesn't know your reputation, how do they treat you? You should treat the CEO and the janitor all the same. That's how I feel. Thank you so much, Pal 3. Let me know how this resonates down in the comments below. Thank you guys so much for being here. All of the revenues to our channel go back to our nonprofit, our nonprofit work. You can find out more ways to give back down below. We have just launched memberships here on Felicia Nutrice Tarot, as well as EXO Felicia Nutrice. If you are involved in my movement practice, if you're interested in my sport, you can find all of that down below. I am also raising money, so all of the proceeds, and especially with all of the shops at Cosmic Intelligence, all of that goes back to us and our initiatives in women's health. Thank you. It was my honor to reach your energy, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye. Hi, Pal 4. Last but not least, you chose Monie Love with Peace. Okay, so you have an unusual amount of detachment from this situation that may have, like, this person thought this situation was going to destroy you. This person became an enemy. I think this is one of the crushes that became an enemy. But I'm also getting that just like, you bring these people a lot of peace. Like, you bring them feelings of safety and positivity, and they never, especially if there's a lot of crushes that may be struggling with trust issues. Somebody wearing the color blue. They see that you are not obstructed by any of this like nasty stuff that's been going on in this environment. This feels like a work environment. I'm hearing that there's a lot of gossip around you, and people are like, someone here tried to like end a job for you, or these people were very attracted to your wealth. They want to steal your wealth, okay? I wanted you the moment I saw you. And if these people notice that these people, it's kind of like people always have their eyes on you, powerful. So if people saw you in a network, sharing a network with this crush, I definitely feel like this is, they noticed that your person immediately and instinctually was drawn to you. And this was not good for a lot of people's ego. So this is somebody who was a big disappointment, okay? This person may have, you know, it may have been love at first sight, but I don't think that this person handled the situation appropriately. Okay. They feel like you don't care. They feel like you don't care and that you just keep moving on with your life, you know, and that you don't really, you know, people are going to talk, right? These people regret everything. Yeah. Unfortunately, this person, I'm hearing, you know, a Gemini. So somebody's name here is Jesus. This person was, when they saw you, they know that like they were obsessed with you because of your body, okay, the way you looked. This person was really drawn to you because of the way that you looked. And then they realized that they were your piece. You were their piece, is what I'm hearing. Something about you were their piece. You project your toxic expectations onto me. That came out in Pile 1. So some of you guys maybe could have messages in Pile 1. Okay, so what else is here? Pile 4. What does this person want to tell you from your higher self? I'm with the karmic and I'm aware of it. Yeah, that also came out in Pile 2. So this person, of course, there's a karmic involved, right? This is like a rite of passage. And I definitely feel like this is somebody, this is an Aquarius. Okay. Somebody's name starts with letter B or letter M or letter Q. So let's see. Passion, a magnetic and seductive quality surrounds you at present. Enjoy it. So this person has not stopped desiring you. You know, although they are away from you, you know, some of them, even if they're in your present, in your reality, these people, they still have, they've been hiding the fact that they have been invested elsewhere. They've been with the karmic. Okay. So this person has not been, this person has been duplicitous. So let's see. This could be their ex-partner, or this could be some third party that came in the way of this relationship. Pile 4. Right? Look how abundant and at peace you are. It's never your loss, sweetie. Let bygones be bygones. Because something here, this person does this, they did this, they done this on purpose. Okay, they regret what they did. So, and they see that, you know, although they have been trying to be destructive and try to destroy you or something like this. How did you become this person's arch nemesis? I'm hearing that they see that you are so at peace and that your abundance has not been obstructed. They feel like they could not, like, they thought that they were going to destroy your wealth, or they thought that they were going to, like, take your abundance away from you. But, you know, it's something where you may have, like, provided strength and support to this person in some type of way, but this person, they tried to keep you needy, and they have been very unstable in this relationship, and they have not been some of them have not been reciprocating, but they're really like hiding deep feelings for you. Okay, so this person, you know, they have not, you're at peace because you didn't have any expectations that they would return the favor. Okay, you did not expect this person to be like balanced. You didn't expect this person to to do what was right, is what I'm hearing. Apologizing and grudge. Yeah, all right. So this person, if they're with the karmic, some of you, this is literally this person holding a grudge. They are like, I literally have felt that like across the piles as a collective. that the crush is holding a grudge and, you know, holding on to resentment, and you're just like, I'm so at peace. I don't have any, like, you know, if I forgive you for something, or if I return to something, that means that I have released my resentment. I'm not, you know, I'm forgiving. But this person has been very toxic, and they keep doing things to cause conflict in the connection, because they have been resentful about something, and they hate the fact that you're at peace. You know, they see you having fun through the 5th house. They see you, and, you know, engaging with your hobbies and being very creative, and not being not feeling abandoned, and not letting that stifle your maturation, and not letting that stop you from growing, and not letting that keep you like codependent in a situation with them. Because something about this situation, I definitely feel like they were not able, it may have been nurturing, and it may have felt it may have been some type of ease and harmony in the relationship, but I feel like, you know, this person has been feeling neglected, and building up resentment when you're off having fun, taking up your hobbies and doing creative things that you're very passionate about. And they, you know, they see that you're so abundant in those things, but they hate the fact that you're away from them. They are like, they hate the fact that you're just not like always giving you, like always, you know, giving your attention to them, and, you know, so overly concerned with them. They're just, I think this is really them. Like, they want your attention, but I also just feel like they are very abusive when they have like you to themselves. Like, something about this crush is very, like, they're very needy on you, and you just like, in order to stay independent and balanced, you kind of just like created that boundary and made sure you nurtured your creativity outside of the central relationship. And I feel like this person has been building up, you know, resentment because you are away, and they can't keep thinking, like, the moment that you step away, this person is literally like in uproar, because they just, I don't know. Like, I mean, I guess that's just them, you know, they love you too much. It's too, like, it's something about they love you too much. And, you know, if this person is used to 4s out of 10s, and you're just a 10 out of 10, then it'd be hard when they, you know, they try to control you, try to strap you down, and you can't be tamed. It's not that you're off cheating. It's not that you're not thinking about them. But it's just like, you feel like this person, like, you just always, they may have always been accusing you of things, and like their lack of trust, and like also was reflecting like back to them as well, because like their lack of trust and their lack of commitment, I feel like you definitely showed this person, you know, that. And I also feel like they need to hold themselves more, you know, accountable for their actions. Why are they so like, I'm hearing that they kept accusing you of cheating, or they kept accusing you of, you know, something negative, and projecting real bad. And it just feels like, you know, it's because they wanted you so intensely the moment they saw you. They've been very passionate about you, and I feel like you always end up loving the intimacy, I feel like, especially through the 5th house. The 5th house also deals with our romantic affairs and our passionate procreational activities. So something about you, these people immediately wanted to procreate, and you were just like, no, I'm not into, they like proposed to you, love bombed you, or like procreated, like they wanted to procreate real bad, and you're like, wait, whoa, like relax. And I feel like because you were off, you know, still trying to have your independence, and you wasn't ready. Something about you just was not ready for what they were ready for. They would like, something about them, you wasn't trusting that they were ready to be committed anyway. And some of them, they actually weren't. This was actually them, you know, having a toxic expectation as well. that they literally was like expecting you to kind of like commit so fast and fall in love so fast or something. Like you end up building a like attraction and passion for your person, but it's not because of how they look. A lot of y'all, these people, they fell in love with you before you fell in love with them, and you know, they still egotistical about that cycle where, you know, you had to help them work on their shadows. And maybe you did not want them at first, and then you start wanting them like as you got to know them, and y'all started having fun together and doing hobbies together and like, you know, sharing stuff together. So this person has been holding a grudge since that time, I feel like. Can I handle the ego? Can I handle that you kind of rejected them initially? Okay, some of you guys, you may have had a third party, but I feel like you are poly, you know, for most of the, from maybe most of you, if that resonates. But if you're not, like, it doesn't matter. It just feels like you have just been trying to stay balanced, you know, with your life and your own interests, and not getting so overly consumed in a relationship. So let's see what's going on in this situation. We have the High Priestess. Yeah, this is definitely a soulful bond. You guys are definitely connected. And I feel like this is someone who ghosted. And after, like, this is someone who ghosted you maybe after you were not, like, complying with them. Or they, like, formed a conflict out of thin air. And you were just like, what? And you were just off, you know, having, and like, and now they just see you like so abundant and living and not obstructed by their ghosting or their negative force that they threw on this relationship. We have the Page of Swords. Yeah, you were able to, like, especially with that showing up with the High Priestess, you had to discern this person's moodiness. Now, I definitely know that you guys had investments. You guys definitely were invested in one another, but it's like they did something and through, like, a very, like, ghosted. You guys aren't, like, this person regrets what they did so bad, but, like, it's something where this person, you know, you discern their moodiness, or you discern their, like the fact that they were just... They were, some of them, they were feeling romantic about you while you were not feeling romantic about them. Like, oh my God, here's something where you were just not, you wasn't feeling them at first. And then, like, something grew very awkward. I feel like something grew very awkward between you and these crushes because, I don't know, something, you know, something where you, like, it was feeling like you guys were getting involved, right? And you thinking that y'all just invest in taking it slow, and this person may have even started to, like, like, they may have really grown angry and started, like, I'm hearing that they started rejecting you, or they started to, like, ice you out, they started to ghost you. I'm hearing something where they started becoming flaky, or they stopped, like, they'd be in and out or something like that. And you started to, like, to realize, like, what's really going on here. And then you realize that this person was just trying to keep you needy with that in and out behavior, and not, like, and trying to stop you from growing independent on your own about something. And I'm definitely getting that you both have been, like something where both of you guys have, like, you maybe even apologize for something, or, like, they apologize for something, but there's, like, a lot, like, the resentment is not, like, clearly with the Knight of Cups, the resentment has not been resolved. And although you feel invested in this person, you know, this person can be very destructive with their moodiness, and they might, you know, they do something moody and act out of their resentment, and they'll go and, like, give the offer to the karmic, and, like, they just see you, like, they do that because of the fact that they're, like, they are, you know, they're resentful and, like, holding a grudge and angry, and, like, really they're trying to hide the fact that they feel so burdened. They're hiding the fact that they're so anxious and fearful about the situation, and you just so at peace and enjoying your fun hobbies, right? You're just like, okay, that's an investment that didn't work out, right? This person did not, they knew that you needed help. Some of them, they knew that you needed help, and they didn't reciprocate when you needed them. And that showed just how they felt about you. That showed that they don't care about your well-being. They don't care about doing the right thing. They don't care about providing for you. They don't care about, you know, being your strength. They don't care about being your support system. They don't care about you in a crisis. They don't care, right? That's when they grow resentful at you because you have your own life, is what I hear, right? So this is definitely somebody that you will be bonded to forever. You'll forever be one. This person is in deep regret for what they did. They are not, like I said, they are the ones that is filled with the burden. They're the ones that's filled with anxiety about your relationship. I think the only thing that you may be struggling with is your expectations that you may have had. It's your expectation that causes the suffering. So this person, you know, they don't have peace, and I think that's what you were reflecting back to them, and they just represent somebody who held a grudge, and you were just like, it's nothing but love with me, homie. Okay. Love don't change. Okay, period. So let's see, what is your healing mantra for this relationship? Okay, for this crush. LOL. I'm also getting, if this is the same sex relationship, these people, I'm hearing that they, these are people of the rainbow community. They may have issues with their sexuality. They having issues with their preferences, and you are not, you know, seeing them the same way or something like that. I know this came in at the last minute, but like something about you may not be seeing them in the same light, or you guys were not aligned at a time. And you may have actually grown passionate about these people, like, especially if they're the same, you know, of the same, you know, gender. You know, you may have not just like, you may not have seen them in that light. Maybe you never thought about them in that way, or there was like, you were not aware that they were, you know, rainbow or something like that. And there's something about like these people, they are having struggles with, you know, seeing you abundant, but they really attracted to you. So I think that this is like, you know, and if these are not like, these are definitely heterosexual connections that where these are people who are struggling with their like gender expression and orientation, but they knew that they were just like instinctively drawn to you, and that made them passionate and stuff like that. And they were like, oh, that must be a sign that like you are like, you know, you have that seductive quality to lock it down, like that helped them resolve some of their issues around their, you know, orientation and gender expression. And you know, the fact that you didn't see them in that way, they wasn't ready, like something about you wasn't ready, and then you was like, okay, I could be open to it, I'm fluid, like something about, y'all please, what's the healing mantra? Something happened. Something happened when somebody may have gotten offended, or like if these are heterosexual connections, these are definitely like people who struggle and like are maybe trapped in the closet. Okay, we have rewiring the nervous system. I find strength in surviving my traumas. Yeah, this person, I'm getting that they did something, you know, and caused like another trauma for you, and you're just like, okay, another thing that I had to survive, another person that tried to shock me, something where these people tried to shock you with a ghosting situation, especially like a Leo. This person tried to like attack your nervous system so that you would not have peace. And the fact that you got peace anyway because you're the high priestess, you discern them and discern their true colors. Okay, somebody's name may be Gary or Jerry or Jeffrey. Okay, these people, like, they were very traumatic, and the fact that they were not comfortable within themselves showed that they had a very deficient root chakra. So the fact that they had this passion with you, it was something that was intense upon their nervous system as well. Okay, this was just as intense for them as it was you, because of this person. They may have trauma around their body, or you do, and the way that this intimacy could have been, like, they could have been that strength and support to you. It could have been something that helped you survive. Like, this person could have rescued you, or, you know, maybe you even rescued them to a degree. You saved their life in a way, but you let go of that expectation that it will be reciprocated, and that's how you found your peace. Okay, I love you so much, you guys. I find strength in surviving my traumas. Affirm over your life. Affirm over your traumatic experience. Affirm over these people's. I'm getting their moodiness was like an attack. Like you were not expecting them to do this. You were not expecting them to abandon you. You did not expect them to put you in crisis the way that they did. They were just another traumatic experience, and you survived this because this person literally was like a domestic abuser. I'm hearing family violence with this person. I'm also getting, I'm hearing, you know, if these are siblings as well. I'm getting like a lot of family violence, a lot of people who are obscuring their violence. They are attacking you at an energetic level. They're attacking you spiritually. They're trying to make sure you don't have closure. They're trying to make sure that you don't have the information and the capability that you need to process an ending after getting invested. This person was extremely destructive, and they had like the fact that you survived this person because they held a grudge at you and projected onto you. It was by the grace of God is what I'm hearing. I'm serious. Something about you survived this person's traumatic experience, and you're at peace, and you don't stop. You're still passionate about life. You're still passionate about other partners, and they felt like they were going to be the ones to destroy you, unfortunately. All right. I will not let someone who's struggling with their own demons cause me to feel bad about myself. I find strength in surviving my traumas. I do not waste my time with people who wish to linger in spaces. Have your peace. Stay abundant, stay blessed, and stay balanced. Okay, Pal 4. That's what I'm saying around the collective crush. Thank you so much for joining me here today. It was my honor to read your energy. Check out the description box on your way out. Learn more about our nonprofit work and our efforts in women's health. I am fundraising for Project 444 Fund. That is our scholarship for women in sports. All of the proceeds, including all of the proceeds from Cosmic Intelligence, all go back to our nonprofit. Thank you guys so much. Let me know how this resonates, and I hope to see you here again soon.